This is about to be a game. This is a big time.
Objects in motion, stay in motion.
No. That's Go do the ball. What do you
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you. So, we're still in the early days here of this season, but Doris, for teams getting a slow start, how worried should they be? Making a switch here. MP's checked in.
Okay, minutes. 43, 42.
On the court for Indiana. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
And the basket by MP.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Williams sets a screen for MP. And there it is for him. MP's got 5 now.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And here are the Pacers now. 6-point game. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Neesmith. McConnell passes to Siakam. And they get it. The Hornets pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Just 5 to shoot. MP, that's for 2. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. MP's got 14 points.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Pacers trail by 13. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Mathurin. Williams with the block, and they get it back. Tries again, and it's Mathurin getting it to go.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Williams gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Siakam. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Bridges sets the screen for MP. This one for 3. Drops in the tray.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
15.
Now McConnell. In the game against Orlando, very impressive. Pass to Siakam. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Charlotte looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense at And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Aaron Nesmith, Isaiah Jackson out there with Toppin. Then there's Shepard, and it's Walker in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets. Allowed have been from beyond.
Walker the pass to Nesmith. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Shepard with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Makes it off the glass.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And here's MP for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one.
First half.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Nesmith. Now Toppin shoots the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Now, Shepard. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. Man passes to MP. Charlotte moving it around. Williams has a screen for MP. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Banked in off the glass. MP's got 30 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And the Pacers call time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference.
Now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Here's Siakam. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
MP kicks to Williams. Back to MP. MP with a screen on McConnell. Man. And another three for Charlotte.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see a shot go in. Nicely done.
And here's McConnell. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Neesmith. There's the screen. Mathurin for three. No good there. MP getting it done for the Hornets. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And it's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they're still at the bottom third of the league. Something will need to change for them to move up in the rankings.
We knew this team would need time to... And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Pacers.
I don't see the fight.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to sit...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for... He's checked in for Josh Okogie. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's MP in at the three. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And a wide open look for Siakam. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got 14 points for the game. And Doris, when you look at Aaron Neesmith, he is someone that has accepted readily more responsibility over time.
There's no question, Kevin. What I love is he didn't let not playing early in his career affect his outlook. In fact, it almost added an edge and spurred him to incredible improvement. He's an excellent defensive player. He's worked hard to become a three-point shooter. It's somebody defenses must now account for from range. You love the work put in.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the hoop, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10+ seasons. MP taking flight.
On the wing, Mathurin. Lets it go from 11. That's good on the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Outside Mathurin. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Siakam. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bridges sets the screen for MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 39.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Nurkic checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. Smith checked in for Miller. And it's Trey Mann in for Ball. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Walker comes in for T.J. McConnell. MP outside. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. MP's got 11 in the second half. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Walker the pass to Toppin. Back to Walker. Indiana moving the ball around. Neesmith can't get it to go.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans, putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, and guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Turner. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Williams sets a screen for MP. And there's the drive. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. 32 seconds left to play in the third.
I got him.
Pass to Turner. Here's Neesmith. And with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
MP's shot is good.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Mathurin with the ball, looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Obi Toppin. He's out there with Jackson. Shepard out there with Walker. And it's Furphy in at the 2. Just 5 on the clock. Nurkic a screen on Walker. Here's MP. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside, Walker, and stolen by MP. Man passes to MP. Williams sets a screen for MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Toppin. Walker is screen on Williams. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It took some time, DB, but it's starting to come together, it seems, for Obi Toppin.
Kevin, the athleticism has always been there for Obi. I think the question was, how could he help his team beyond being a vertical threat at the rim? He now is in the perfect spot. He play with pace. He's starting to be able to put it on the deck, and now he's got to improve his defense.
Yet another bucket.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember, and approaching some history to boot. To the left side wing. Here's Toppin. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
MP kicks to Smith. Man passes to MP. Back to Man. MP up top. 5 to shoot. Nurkic a screen on Bryant. And a wide open look for MP. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for Indiana.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. MP looking around. Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the wing, Walker, defended by Man. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Bryant missing. For Charlotte, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nurkic setting the pick for MP. Fires the 3. And yet another basket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Pass to Furphy. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Charlotte's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. The 3 from MP. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And we know how fans love the long ball, right? Especially his fans, because he can hit it from anywhere and go on unbelievable streaks like tonight. I mean, who does it better from distance?
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Charlotte.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And this is the...
And here's MP for 3.
That's great.
First personal foul.
Josh Green's checked in for the Hornets.
Number 10, Josh Green.
And here's Indiana. Now, here's McConnell. Left side, Turner. Pass to Neesmith. Puts up a three. Diabate grabs the board.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control operating.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach.
For MP to have a game like that,
Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa. Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live in.
What's up, baby?
And the temperature is rising here already with the watch party in full swing. Hello, basket. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, we've got Paul George. Joel Embiid is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's MP. George with the block. Outside Maxey. Pass to George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
Yeah, such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
Yeah, they got swept by this team in the season series last year, which goes against all logic.
Get out of that man's way and be throwing down that power finish.
From deep, MP. Rebound by Philadelphia.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Williams defending. Embiid inside. Working on Williams. Embiid can't hit. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's George. And here is Maxey. Over MP. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP up top. Maxey covering. MP looking around. Launches a 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
How about the confidence right there by young MP just stepping right into that 3.
Maxey passes to George. Over MP. George with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Kicks it out to MP. 1:58 left in the first quarter here.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Outside Maxey. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Mann's checked in. Williams with the screen. Pass to Miller. Oh, swiped away. 1:33 left now in the first quarter. Outside Maxey. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
So locked in from range. Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
George against MP. Bridges, a screen on George. Knocks it loose. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. On the floor for Charlotte. Miles Bridges is out there with Williams. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's MP. And it's Mann in at the point. And they take the lead. MP's got 7.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the 2-man game to perfection.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCain. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. MP with it. Guarded now by George. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
To the paint. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Man, the pass to MP. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's McCain. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hands. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Screen by Bridges. MP, the pass to Williams. MP outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Miller. Takes the 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Miller's got 8 here in this quarter.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Outside Maxey. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Philadelphia on top, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run! They're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies. It makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course. And
now it's time to check in on... Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Joel Embiid, George out there with Maxey, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. The Sixers lead by 3. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Maxey. Oh, Williams with the block. And they'll keep possession.
Such a physical player. hard not to get into it with Embiid when you're covering him.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do on his game.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Inside, stolen by Bridges.
I just don't love the passing angle there. Might have been better to reset.
MP, the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to MP. For the lead. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's MP. 14 points for him. To the inside. And he can't get that one. Ooh, nice D from George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Maxey finds George. Now Embiid. Williams defending. Fade away. And it falls all over the rim and in. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
MP, the pass to Williams. Back to MP. Williams with the screen from deep. MP. The long-range hit from MP.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Unloads. George's shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
MP, the pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP for the lead. Offensive rebound. And that misses. That would have put them up. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Offensive board. George outside. Shoots over Miller. And here's another one for the Sixers.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
And it's Charles Lee.
Substitution on the court.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Edwards against Bridges. Edwards, no good. Hornets leading by 8. On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with MP. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Edwards, the pass to Maxey. Drives to the hoop. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And it's the Hornets on the break. Takes it in. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. George outside. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges, a screen on Embiid. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 20.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues. continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here's McCain, guarded by Miller. Here's George, into the lane. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, on the drive, George's length is a gift, helping him get the shot off even with a foul.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Here's MP. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Bridges. Yep, count it.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to McCain. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ball's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's MP, and he converts the layup. MP's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hornets.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for LaMelo Ball.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Puts up a 3. Joel Embiid with the board. And the 76ers with possession. They trail by 14. Philadelphia with another miss. MP outside. The 3 is up. No luck on that one. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now. Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on.